So back in the 70s, we were making slab tables when slab tables weren't cool yet. George Nakashima made them cool. We were his competition here in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. We were known as Walnut Ridge tables, and we had to come up with some pretty ingenious things with no one taking the lead on how to do some of these operations, like flattening a table. Now there's all kinds of great jigs for that available. We did it the old-fashioned way with power planes and hand planes and things like that. The other problem was drilling for splayed legs into a slab table. Having a huge hand drill to turn a 2-inch or something drill bit was pretty hairy, arm breaking at times, and we needed more control. So my dad came up with this really clever idea of hanging a pole from the ceiling and turning a drill press head, and this in this case was a portable little drill press, and he turned it upside down and hung it from the ceiling so we would have an infinite capacity drill press. It worked great, but it didn't tilt. So we would have to tilt the slabs on the table and prop them up at the various angles, and it was pretty much kind of hit or miss what that angle was. But now I've had it in my head for a long time to improve on the drill press. So here we go. Here I've got a real drill press head. It's not a big one, but it's powerful enough to spin those drill bits. And I can tilt it. I can tilt it as far as I want to, but usually a splay angle's no more than 5 or 10 degrees. So right now I've got this set for 10 degrees, and I've taken it a step further. This little protractor head is very accurate, and it was set for 0 with this arm being plumb. Okay, plumb is what I have to go by because my off-level floor is fighting me with this, and I have taken this table and made it level too. I have to work with levels and not just angle gauges. But I've got a Nodin adjustable bench here. This is one of my favorite items that I've been working with for years now. I've got 2 of them, and they're so handy and practical. What I'm doing here now is I've tilted this table. It's not really known that they can be worked with in this configuration, but they indeed can. What I've done to take it a step further, this is my standard Nodin table, but I'm about to build another one that I can adjust the distance between the 2 legs, and by adjusting that and changing the centers on the ratchets, I can have those ratchet adjustments mean something. So I've done the math. I'm about to build a bench. I've shortened up on the rails so that 3 clicks is 5 degrees. 6 clicks, 10 degrees, okay? And in between, you got to play with it a little bit, but it gives you a foundation of where to start. So this has been on my brain for a long time. I wanted to make it reality. I've got this low ceiling mezzanine here and some heavy timbers that I can certainly hang stuff off of. And so here it is. I'm set here for 10 degrees. I'm set here for only 5 degrees, but I can go further. But this is just to show you the versatility of this. Now it's out in the middle of a area here that's valuable to me, so I don't want to take up all this space all the time for an operation that I'm only going to do once in a while. So what I can do is put this back into its swinging position. Of course, I can rotate this any way I want to. I've got a nice heavy-duty clamping collar here that I purchased from McMaster Car, and I'll turn it into this position and lock it up. doesn't have to be tight, just to keep it from spinning. This was actually fun, a lot of fun, this project. Never thought I'd get around to it, but yeah, for some reason I got all this time on my hands right now. We won't go into that. Okay, so there we go. Out of the way, I can level my bench back up. It's on wheels, so I have my free space again. This brace here lent itself very well because I could bang my head on this all I wanted to, and now I can bang my head on this, but you get the picture. It works out well. It's pretty much clear of anything else I'm doing. So enjoy. So if you like this little video and you like some of the crazy stuff that comes out of my brain, please subscribe to me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, the Mr. Sawdust School, and also on my Instagram, Mr. Sawdust School.